Good day, everyone, and welcome back to our garden. Today, inshallah, we are going to be removing this this is right here is what we call common chickweed, and it's non-toxic to humans, but as you can see, every time you move this plant right here, this weed right here, the seeds kind of like fly everywhere. But what's good about this weed is actually pulls up nitrogen and certain nutrients from down into the ground, also helping to fertilize your soil. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull all this stuff out here. We had last year some other plants here, like basil and all that kind of stuff, some herbs. And as you can see, they all died off over the winter. Now the weed, it is almost April now, so we are going to be planting our cucumbers inside of this bed. So this is how it looks now. We'll show you how it looks after, inshallah. So stay tuned. Alright, so I cleared out one side. I'm going to add some compost and I'm going to till this area a little bit. And this is the other side. This is how it looked before. And this is how it looks when I removed all the chickweeds, I'm sorry. And then I'm going to rake and then move all this stuff and do this side so we can add our cucumbers, inshallah. Alright, so far I have removed the weeds, cleared it out, and don't worry about the superficial, some of the weeds that came off, and remove that once I till it. But this is how it looks so far. Just clean out our beds. And like I said, we already put fertilizer in here throughout the winter and earlier this year, January. And so you can see how the ground is really soft and moistened. So we just have to till that and turn that around and add some more soil. All right, now I'm about to till the garden and put some soil in it, inshallah. So stay tuned for how it looks after we till it. All right, as you all can see, I have tilled the area where I'm going to actually be putting my onions. And then on the other side, inshallah, I will be putting our cucumbers. So I'm going to add some soil, some fertilizer before we get to planting. And soften this up a little bit more for our onions. And put the cucumbers here. Alright, so you all can see I added some soil so we can plant our onions and our cucumbers. And I'm going to mix that in really well and get to planting, inshallah. So here are our onions right here, and here are our seedlings of our marigolds that we grew in the greenhouse. And then we're going to put them in here. Alright, so far I have planted the cucumbers all along this row right here, and I'm going to put some of the marigolds in between as a bug repellent, and we'll do the onions in a little bit. But this is how it looks so far with the cucumbers. Alright, here goes our cucumber and marigold. They are companion plants, so they help keep pests away and attract pollinators. I'm going to get over to plant some of these onions. Okay, so now I planted the onions. As you can see, all the onion bowls throughout this whole area right here. We typically grow, in this area, we typically grow the onions for the green onion part. So the scallion part. But over here is the cucumbers and marigolds. And onions themselves are repellents. So you don't have to do any marigolds over here except that one in the middle right there. But this is how it looks so far. So this is how it looks. I got to clean up the middle a little bit and do some watering. Not too much, but just a little water because it's just a little bit of water because it is Seems like it's going to be a cloudy one today. A little bit of rain, chance of rain today. So that's how it looks. Just a little bit of sprinkle of water she's going to put. Assalamu alaikum and good day.